My name is Joao Carrelo. I'm President and CEO of Eco Minerals Corp, and our symbol on the TSX is EOM. We're a company that is given to prospecting, exploring, and hopefully in the near future mining in the gold mining sector. Our project is in Colombia. In fact, most people know it as the Angostura project, and it's around about 65 kilometers from a town called Bucaramanga. We've been in that area for 18 years, and therefore we become an integral part of the communities in that area also. It's a multi-million ounce gold project in an area that is highly prospective. Well, first of all, the land package that we have and the mining titles that we have are extraordinarily large in an area that's highly prospective. We have 30,000 hectares of mining titles. We've been concentrating, to give some sort of context, within 250 hectares in the last 18 years in a project called Angostura. But we also, within the 30,000 hectares of mining titles that we have available to us, we have two very important geological systems. We have a system that is porphyry and copper rich with gold credits, as well as stockworks that of course have given rise to the gold rich areas. And as I've mentioned before, officially we are now looking at a string of projects, and we'll be looking at those copper rich areas as well as some other areas that are gold rich at lower elevations as well. So concentrating on the Angosturas project, we believe that's going to be a world-class, it is a world-class deposit, it will be a world-class project. And also de-risking the company, if you like, by looking at other assets that we have within our 30,000 hectares. There's also a new team in place, fit for purpose. And I think that our approach in the last year or so has been completely different from the past. We have excellent relations with stakeholders, local, regional, as well as national. And I think we're in a good place, prospective area, and we're very excited about the opportunities we'll find there. Well, in our case, the catalysts, the most important ones that people would associate with Eco is the definition of the ecosystem called the Paramo. And we're working, of course, with government to collaborate with any information that they require on the technical side of things, as well as socio-economic. Which are the three main components to defining the ecosystem, the Paramo, at a scale of 1 in 25,000. So that's going to be the first catalyst. I think the market's waiting to see how the park, and in this case, the Paramo, is defined. And then, of course, we are looking very closely at our other assets in the Santurban area, namely the porphyry copper area, as well as lower elevation gold deposits. I think you've got to be very prudent with your cash. As we often hear, cash is king. And of course, in terms of investment, place your investment with a lot of care, a lot of due diligence, and where it's misery for some because of the treasury, it could be a great opportunity for others. And our cash position is such that our treasury is strong, and we're also looking at taking some opportunities and making the best of some opportunities out there at the moment in what is a very dull market.